are again. So I've done a couple of changes. Hello. To the way I've set up, and I think I've come up with a much better streaming time-lapse solution. So this, while I'm still recording the time-lapse up here, I don't think this is going to be used for anything. I discovered the Minecraft replay function, so I'm going to be doing that. I'm just fine. How are you guys today? And I'm also, in order to test that new functionality, I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be starting something new because nobody wants to see a time-lapse of just the end of a build. So I'm going to go for something in this region here, and I'm feeling like it could be nice to do kind of, I'm imagining kind of a swamp in a canyon almost. So kind of like this, except a lot wider, a lot broader, sheer cliffs on the sides with kind of vines and stuff, and then kind of swampy in the bottom. Hi, Tokay. All the regulars. How are you guys? All doing? That's good, that's good. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. First of all, I'm going to open this up. So let's do that. I'm going to grab a brush, cylinder, air, 515. Is that going to work? Oh, there we go. We got it. Mask stone. And I think if I use this on here, yeah, we can clear a space in here. We can open it up. And let's open it up in a couple of places. I don't want to open it up completely. I'm late today because it's a Sunday and I can do what I like. To be honest, I've been working on trying to get some more publicity for the channel. Notably, I've been working on some stuff for Reddit, where I'm hoping I can grab a little bit of traffic over here, maybe. So we're opening up here, and what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go a little bit lower actually. So let's, yeah, I'll just keep using the same brush. We need to take it down so that it's kind of the same level as the water, as the base of the water here. That's what I'm going to do. We'll take out a little bit more. I'm going to make it a little bit smaller actually. May as well do it right first time. So we'll end up with a little bit of a bowl-shaped inlet here. We'll do the same here. There we go. Okay. So now I'm gonna very quickly put out a base. So this will be super quick. In fact, I'm just gonna fill it right out. So let's bring it out. Set out the area maybe. Bring it over to about here, say. So let's just set stone. I'll kind of delimit where I'm planning on doing this work. And bring it over here. And over here. And so I'm going to make a broadly not square shape just for the sake of making it, you know, kind of a little bit more interesting from the start. It's a little bit harder to work in a non-square shape later, so I'm just gonna add essentially a little bit random kind of add-ons to this, just to give me a general, a more interesting shape generally. So it gives us a kind of a stone base. So the first thing I'm going to do is work out. Let's put in some canyons kind of around the place. So let's do that first. So So we'll grab a stone here. Stone cylinder. We'll need to reduce the height a little bit. In fact, let's make it a little bit smaller again. So it's not as tall as the rest. Oh, we need to get up to speed with the cylinder brush. I don't know what it is about using the brush for the first time in a long time. Oh, I think it's because I've got the wrong mask on. Yeah, that'll be why. There we go, okay. Whoa. So I'm just gonna kind of work this in a little bit. Try and keep it in a reasonably interesting shape. And around here. In here, and we'll bring it out again. And around here. So I should try and keep kind of to that shape that I've set out for myself, but it's not too urgent. Alrighty, and so there's going to be some water coming into here from somewhere, but I'm not actually sure where at the moment, and I'm not too worried about where at the moment either. In fact, let's have some room for an inlet here. Bring one in as well. Make it a little bit narrow, but maybe not as narrow as that, but we can open that up again later. So we're just really getting a very basic kind of laying down the clay so that we can shape it a little bit. Which I think is becoming rapidly my more preferred strategy for working with things, rather than trying to build it right first time, build it wrong and then fix it. I think works a little bit better. Let's bring it out over here so that we're again not too square. Things don't generally end up square in nature. So we'll bring in here and out a little bit. Get it all the way through. There we go. Should do it. Anybody got any tea? I would recommend grabbing some tea if you haven't, because tea's freaking awesome. Oops. Okay, well, that's not quite what I had in mind. Let's real quick here, we'll grab a very low-lying cylinder. So let's go for a 10 and a, I think we need a 3. Oops, I hope I didn't put that on the, I think I put that on the compass, which was a mistake. But yes, we can just use this to fill out the area we've just put in. And I know I'm filling it out with stone. It's probably not going to be stone actually, but stone is fine. Yeah, well, we're getting started quick, and then it's going to end up a bit slower. Oh gosh, you don't like tea? I'm not sure you can. Not sure you can stay in the channel. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing again here, and I'm just going to first of all take this kind of around the outside, around the outside. Yeah, I'm not having cocoa today. I had some cocoa already, so I've got, this is beetroot and berry tea. So we're going to bring it all the way around. I'm going to actually make this a little bit bigger just to speed things up a bit. And if I just hit that corner, oh, that's going to change the height a bit, but that's okay. We'll have a varied height, there's no worries. So I'm actually just going to quickly kind of spam all the way around, and then we'll do it at the maximum speed that World Edit can handle, which is just fine by me. Leave that bit a little bit open. So for this one, I'm going to be carefully thinking about the First of all, the streamability of it. Also the screenshot ability of it. So I'm going to be trying to... Oh dear, what? Bum. Foiled. Foiled by my greedy placement. Whoops. Damn. Oh well, we'll leave it. I think we can work with this, actually. Yeah, why not? I think that's actually kind of cool. Not what I intended, but we can work with. What do we got here? And all the way around. Oh, get a bit of a bump up there as well, and there. Okay, I think there is definitely too much in the way of swelling, but no, not too much of a biggie. Okay, right, so let's be a little bit more careful now. A little bit more time about this. So I guess we're going to have kind of a two-tiered area here, or three-tiered, I suppose. This higher tier can be a bit drier, and I think we can have some water flowing down. We'll kind of have a very low tier here with some swampy bits. And some kind of trees around the edges, maybe in the middle as well. Not good. So yeah, it's kind of interesting how this happened. I guess what happened is this was about my head height, and I just kept hitting the side, the kind of side before it spawned in, which is unfortunate, but fine. I'll do this one. Okay, that one was not in what I had in mind either. How's your day been so far, Yuri? And bye-bye, Gex. Here we go. Put that one in there. Yeah, okay. So I think basic shape is laid out now. This kind of shape can work too. I'm going to leave all of the accidental hits that I did, and we'll just kind of work through them. Yeah, okay. I'm thinking maybe while I'm here with this cylinder brush, I'm just going to bulk up a little bit up here. Non, je parlais français. Mal, j'ai mal à la français. Je suis anglais. Parlez-vous anglais? So yeah, just gonna kind of bulk around the whole way around here, just to bring it up a little bit, add a little bit more interest, and then I think we're gonna do the standard technique that I've done before. That is the blob ball, splatter ball. That's right. So we'll use the splatter ball, and we'll splatter the whole thing with the splatter ball, and that will assist us with adding a little bit of variety to the shape. But we have already very quickly knocked together kind of a basic shape, which I am pretty pleased with. Importantly, we've left space here, although I've been thinking actually it might be cool to have a cliffside. We haven't got, I know we have cliffsides in here, what we haven't got is a cliffside kind of like this. I'm imagining kind of a really rugged cliffside, rocky cliffside that we could maybe make out of the cylinders. Anyway, so now we're going to do a brush, blob brush. Oh wait, that's a blend ball. Not what I had in mind. It is the splatter brush, BSB. And we'll go for a B size. Let's just go for a modest 5. And I think we need to set the growth percentage down slightly. So set it to 1500, which is 15% growth percentage. Who knows precisely what that means. I think the technical definition of the growth percentage is not... I don't know. I don't know what it is. Don't ask me. But I am going to spread this around fairly liberally, and then we'll take the smooth brush over it. And hopefully that will create some more interesting shapes. And then I will probably take the lift brush and play around. So yeah, I'm just gonna finish spreading this pretty much everywhere. Ordering your PC files. That sounds doesn't sound too exciting. I should probably do some house cleaning on my my streaming PC actually. Okay, so right, I'm gonna go for a brush. I'm gonna go for a road brush, and let's do a slightly bigger one. We'll do a size 10 so that we should hit all of these floaters and just kill them stone dead. Ha! Get it? Stone dead. Boom. I need explosion and my some glasses to fly down. Or cue the Who, maybe. Gosh, this piece of music seems to come up a lot. And it's okay, but it is also a little bit obnoxious. Let's hit that one more time. Yes, yes. Oh, this one, I recognize this. This is Minecraft, isn't it? The piece, I think. Wow, that was quick. So... there we go. Looking a bit smoother now. A little bit more realistic. So now let's take the lift brush. My favourite brush. And extremely powerful and useful. Whoops, not what I had in mind. Let's keep that a little bit smaller. We'll do size 4. And first off, actually, I'm going to push back kind of all the way around here. So this serves a dual purpose. It allows me to control quite easily the shape of the terrain. So I can pull it forwards or push it backwards, but it also, by virtue of the way that it works, creates a little bit of random noise if used in the fashion that I'm using it. And so it can help to break up very, like this is a very straight structure. I hit it with the road brush, with the lift brush, and boom, now it's no longer a big flat wall. Yeah, always chores at the weekend. I need to clean the bathroom at some point, and I haven't done it yet, so maybe I'll do that later. So yeah, I'm just hitting these flat sides here to try and create. That's actually too big a brush for that. I think I need a smaller one. So we do a smaller one. My intent with this is to try and create slightly more interesting shapes, and also to, well, mostly to create the more interesting shapes is the main aim here. Okay. So now I'm going to take a melt brush. And what I'm going to do with this melt brush is I'm going to use the positive melting. And I need a bigger one, so let's use a size 4. I'm gonna melt outwards here. And we can use this brush just to try and create a little bit of a smoother surface from a rougher one. Which is kind of ideal for this situation, because I have a rough surface and I want to kind of blend it just a little bit into the where I'm going to have the water here. Now one thing I can do, and I'm about to do, is I'm going to take out some more space for the water. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a brush, cylinder, air, I'd say 3. Oh wait, 1, 3 maybe? I'm going to do a mask stone. And then this should really easy, just let me deepen. Whoa, way too small. Let's get a much bigger brush. Let's go for a 6. Huge one. This... What? Oh, I was right the first time. Okay, so this is going to be a huge brush now. There we go. Okay. So I'm just gonna, yeah, spread this kind of out, and then again I can use the melt brush in a different way this time. So use it in the subtractive, I suppose, capacity, and this will allow me to melt blocks away. And it's nice because it doesn't, I mean, the melt brush doesn't really cause growth outside of the kind of Z dimension, I suppose, or I mean, you can see it's not growing up or down, we're not getting any more space, but what it is doing is it's pushing the, well, it's melting the blocks away, basically. It's pushing the edges here back, so we can create kind of a much more organic and natural shape. Biking is fun, I think. I don't actually have a bike at the moment because I live kind of just close to where I work, so... Humanitarians eat, mostly they feast on hopes and ideals, I think. Generally quite malnourished. And okay, so let's use, again, we'll use the melt brush, and we'll see if I can just, using it kind of carefully here, I'm trying just to target the bottom. We can just kind of pull that in a little bit. Okay, it's not quite working as I want, so let's just real quick, we'll do stone here, we'll do a 3-1, and I'm just going to bulk out the bottom here because I just want this to be a bit smoother in these areas. So I know even though I used the melt brush before, it wasn't enough, basically. I'm just going to smooth this out a little bit, and then I think I'm going to start painting some of the... start turning some of the base of this water into a different material. Although I said it was going to be a swamp, didn't I? So maybe I should make it more swampy. So in fact, to that aim, and I think I'm going to extend this a bit more. Ah. Well, there's your answer. Good luck with your video. No worries. So yeah, I'm gonna try and just shallow it out a bit, and around the edges here we're gonna have, I think, some little islands and such. So just trying to, yeah, basically, as I've said, bulk it out. In fact, I'm going to go a little bit speedy here, which usually ends badly, but I'm going to be a bit more careful than last time. Okay. Yes, so I'm going to bring this forward again. Where's the water level here? Are we still below the water level? We are still below the water level, okay. So this is kind of the level that our swamp will be on. So I'm actually in the middle here, going to raise it up a little bit so that we can have kind of a charming little swamp island. So let's see if I can get a lift. That is not what I had in mind. So let's just keep... Now the lift brush can be troublesome in this way, in that as you overlap, you create this kind of a Venn diagram of this circle, and this circle, and each one is adding up. But if you're careful, you can use it to, you know, kind of do a little bit of useful work instead of just being inconvenient. Yes, okay. So I'm just gonna join this one up with here. Whoa! Not that one. We're gonna bring this in here. And there we go. Cool, cool. And so this makes sense then. If this section is further out, it makes sense that this section would be further out. So I am going to paint this floor a different colour. I think dirt makes the most sense if we're going for a swamp. In fact, it's the only thing that really makes sense. Rip. So let's keep walk out here a little bit. What's going on there? In there. And we have some gaps at the back here, so let's just fill those in. Getting some leg spikes. Hopefully they'll clear up. I don't know what's causing that. Oh gosh, the camera is starting to face the wrong way, but as I say, I have a new streaming solution, so I'm not streaming, time-lapsing solution. I'm less concerned about that. The camera can face the wrong way if it likes. We've still got some of the picture in. Okay. Let's just do a little bit of filling in there. Don't get rid of that selection. Don't do that anymore. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. There was a race. Hello. Ose. I recognize that name. How are you today, friend? I'm just going to take out some of these floaters while I'm hanging about. Okay. So, we're getting to a state a little bit approaching workable by hand now. Maybe I will overwork it now by hand. Oh, +1 subscriber. Thank you, extra subscriber. Make yourself known in the chat because I can't see who it was, unfortunately. So thank you. Anyway. Yeah, let's do. Oh, Thomas the Dank Engine. Wait, that's Bingo. Okay, so I'm going to go with here a brush cylinder. Brush cylinder. Oh gosh, it's difficult to type with this new keyboard. 22, 10, 3. Uh-oh, that was a mistake. Oh, interesting. That was totally not what I had in mind. I wanted air and not stone. Oh, I just realised I shouldn't do this yet. I need to paint the floor first, don't I? So, let's see what colour we're going to do the floor. It makes sense for it to be dirt. Maybe we should just do dirt. Or perhaps we could do a blend. I mean, we want it to look darker at the bottom. Perhaps we could do a blend of wool at the bottom and dirt. So let's see if we can come up with a blend that looks nice. Obviously, it is going to be under the water. So how about we go with some brown wool? Is it brown terracotta? How about brown terracotta? Ooh, brown concrete powder could work. Yeah. Wool. Brown wool. Oh, I've already got that. Brown terracotta is kind of what I was thinking. Yeah, and dirt, I suppose. And we've also got the other kind of dirt, don't we? Coarse dirt. Yeah, why not? We'll try this as a combination. So... brown concrete powder... dirt... brown wool. Okay, so those are the colours I want. So we got 3512, 15912, and 25212. Brush, cylinder, 3512. We've got, oh gosh, I just overwrote what I just did, so that was dumb. 3512, yeah. 15912 was it? 15912. 15912. I think it's 25212. Dirt and coarse dirt, is it? That seemed to work. We'll go for a 4-1. Hello, juiced. Or is it used? Okay, coarse dirt is not a block, so let's just real quick find out what that block number is. It is 3-1. Okay. Let's just do 3-1. Gosh. Let's try that again. I think we got it now. There we go. So this will create kind of an interesting base for our builds, and then hopefully I can remove some of the darker bits for when we go further up, and we should, on top of the effect of the water creating a darkness effect, we can create, you know, this looks swampy, this looks murky and kind of ripe for a swamp. I think I'm going to take the brown terracotta out and stick with the others when we go slightly higher up. Just I thought Dutch would say used. Oh, it looks nice on the time-lapse camera over there. Cool, cool. You know what, this would be a lot quicker if I just sized up the cylinder brush. There we go. Boom, boom. Okay, that looks fine. I don't like that little fish hook we got around there, so I'm just gonna regenerate that one. That looks nice. Oh, yost. Mask stone, and we will take out the terracotta here. This one's terracotta, isn't it? Yes, we'll get rid of that one. Maybe we could add a green, actually. A green might be fun, mightn't it? Let's put some green in there. How about green terracotta instead? So that will be... what colour is green? It is 13 instead of 12. So let's go back here and we'll go for 13. Yeah! I got it. I got it in the end. Mask stone. There we go. So now we're getting kind of an upper layer, and it's looking greener and less dark, because the idea being there's less water blocking it. As I say, there's going to be water directly above this, and in fact for most of this we probably won't even be able to see what we've done here. But I'm really digging it actually in the time lapse. Like the overview, it looks good. Like that looks nice. I almost don't want to cover it up. Nice, nice. Get this last little section. And so this layer is also below the water, so let's go for even more green. Let's change our concrete powder over to green as well. Do the same. I need to make it a little bit smaller brush though, I think. I don't want to go too much into the wall. There we go. So now it's getting quite green. That's kind of what I want. Nice, nice. I like this music, this particular piece. Which one is this? Let's find out. This is... Okay, it's not going to tell me easily. That's weird. Oh well, no worries. I don't need to know too much. I can and do build structures. Structures take a lot longer, and this is actually kind of new to me. The terraforming is not something I'm used to really. Previously, I mostly worked with either structures or organic kind of statue type stuff. There we go. That looks pretty good. So I would say my expertise is in organic statues and the like. I'm finding I'm quite enjoying this terraforming though. It's coming out kind of nice, and it's so quick as well. Using the tools makes it very quick. I have done some buildings, but buildings, I would say, I don't know, top organics, then kind of buildings and terraforming probably on about the same level. There we go, looking kind of swampy. Yeah, organics is a difficult one. You need to plan a lot. It's not like any of the others really. Like building, terraforming is easy. It's fun. It's quite therapeutic. You can just whack away and do it. You can't really go wrong. Whereas an organic, you can definitely go wrong. So. I'm thinking, I quite like the way this looks, so I'm thinking some kind of combination of green, not grass so much, but maybe some grass. So let's do it. So I'm going to make a new concoction to be the ground floor. Be the surface layer. So we're going to put grass in here as well. And maybe we'll replace the wool here with green as well. So we're going to end up with a lot greener shape. Let's lay that out. There we go. So this is kind of what I'm imagining for the surface. And at the moment it's going to look a bit clumsy, but I think once the water is in, it should look quite nice. To date, I've not done anything with the subscribers, but I've only been streaming for a little while. So I don't know. Perhaps in the future we might see some collabs. I don't know. I used to do something with I used to have a server that I let the subscribers use, but it was taking so much time that I didn't really have any time left for building because I was too busy kind of moderating. So. Bit tricky, and as I say, I quite like working I quite like working by myself because it's just a bit. There's less fuss, you know. I don't have to organize, and I don't have to worry about building over people. I'm sometimes quite particular. I'm like, I want to do it my way, and people don't like it. You know, I would hate it if somebody kind of fixed what I'd built, but I can feel very tempted to want to either, well, to kind of fix something that somebody else made, which is incredibly rude, really, and I don't want to do it. So I don't want to feel tempted to do it. It's the main thing. Nice. So actually, I'm thinking this top layer can be a lot more grass. So let's just quickly, if we put 50% grass in here, I think it should make it a lot more grassy. Yeah, there we go. So we'll make this top layer into a lot more grassy one. But not perfectly grassy. And we're just going to build this all the way around. And we can still do modifications later if we want. So yeah, I quite like this. We've created kind of a fading transition between the different colours, which is cool. Yeah, making terrain by hand is fun, but it's also so time consuming. I mean, I usually do get in there and get dirty with my hands, but today, so far, not yet. I mean, I will probably be doing some work by hand. In fact, I'm probably coming up to that kind of time about now, when I will start doing a bit of hand punching. I think the best thing is a combination of techniques. So using the tools to kind of set the groundwork, and then getting in there and getting dirty. So yeah, I think it is time to let's get the water in. No, actually, I shouldn't put the water in yet. Let's give it a once over by hand. Actually, I'm just gonna do this, get that island. In fact, I want to do the more green bit on the island up here. Okay, so yeah, let's give it a once over by hand now. I'm gonna go fairly quick, but I do want to. I've got a block for this. Yes. Okay. So let's just take, oops, my stone here, and I'm just gonna basically go by eye, basically not at random, but I don't know. I have a technique and I don't know what the technique is, so basically just gonna punch away until it looks right, and we'll see how we go. It looks great on time lapses. Handwork is by far the best on a time lapse, but you know it takes so long that you don't always want to have to punch everything by hand. This is my server. It's a private server that is just running on the local machine. So it's pretty much. I sometimes play on Hypixel for the mini games, but apart from that, I'm pretty much exclusively playing on this one. I can show you around, but I don't really want to interrupt the building right now. If you're still around when I'm done with the stream, I'll show you around some of the other builds that I've got on here. I've built already. So I still need to do some kind of grassing over of this upper layer. In fact, that should probably be grass. Got a hole here. Let's bring that up. Yeah, not much to do here, I else. So do a little bit of grassing on here. How about yourself? Do you have some favourite servers? I'm a bit out of the loop, really, in terms of which servers are kind of big. Snapcraft. I don't think I've heard of that one. Is that... what kind of a server is that one? Let's see here. I'm gonna actually level this out and make it into more of a blended section. I think Vine's definitely going to be in order here, along with the swamp trees, so we'll probably put a bunch of swamp trees in as the next step. I'm just going to try and change this a little bit away from being quite so round. Let's get a little bit of grass in there. So I don't really mind putting, not sticking completely to the theme with the with my amendments, because it creates a little bit of interest. We don't want everything to have this same exact pattern, so this needs a bit of work with gravel. Why not? Not the block I intended, but it works. So let's put a little bit of gravel in there. And why not? Let's put some in here. And we can have a think actually about where we want to have water coming in here. There's a hole. We got a brush for that. We do not have a good brush for that. Let's do a stone brush. Let's quickly fill that out if we can. That's nice. Build competitions can be fun. Just can be a little bit frustrating too sometimes if okay, no, that just sounds a bit vain. I'm like, it can be frustrating if I don't win every time. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I just don't play nice. Maybe that's it. I just like playing on my own terms, where I'm the only player and nobody can shame me. No, it's not true. As I say, I did run my own server, and we had other builds on there, and it was good for a while. So let's see here. Well, I think I'm trying to keep my focus kind of on the on this particular world, because I'm trying to build. Well, I'll give you a quick look at what I've done so far, but I'm trying to build everything kind of together to make one large cohesive world now. This is kind of what I'm going with this. So this is where I started. I've got this kind of big thing. Oh, nice, well done. It's taking its time to load. Okay, well, you can take my word for it. This is beautiful if it loads. And then we have this section, which is not quite finished. I need to do a little bit more work on here. I just have to get around to it. And there's this section over here. Yeah, I'm trying to keep it kind of together at this point. So thanks for the invite, but I think I will decline for now. Okay. Yeah, it looks pretty good actually. I think I'm going to go with the water. I don't think we need any more work on this lowest level. So let's do that. So I'm going to do brush. May as well just use a water brush. Cylinder. Water. Let's do big one. 15. 3. Mask air. And then I should just be able to dump this. Boom. Now, I know I can do swamp water somehow, but I'm not exactly sure how to do that. So let's just quickly fill this out anyway. Oh really? Okay, let me just... I can adjust that real easy. Let me just do that now. Just turn that down a little. That should be a little bit better, I think. Good. And I'll grab some water here. Probably help if I was a little bit close to the mic as well, but it's kind of tricky to place the mic perfectly. Let's fill some out here. I'm actually kind of tempted to... Oh, it wasn't deep enough. We need to go for another layer of water. Let's go for 4 here. And we'll go for a size 20 because why not? Let's go there. Yes. And there. There. Whoa. Oh. Oh dear, that's wrong. That's so wrong what I've just done. I bound it to the arrow brush, which is stupid because it's also doing something with... let's just undo that. Try that brush none. Oops. Brush none. Okay, let's try that again. So let's put it on, I don't know, a gold shovel. Okay. So actually, oddly enough, I can't see in the water anymore. Oh, I know why. Because there's nothing on the water. Alright, this should work. Now it's gonna work. I know it. There we go. That's right. And we can flood all of this. And... there we go. Okay, better. Alright, let's just make it a little bit of a smaller brush so we can just do the next layer and that should really fill it all out. And let's put it here. Now there is definitely going to be some problems here because we're going to have water in places where it shouldn't be. And let's have a go here. Welcome back. So let's fill all that out. There we go. So it looks more like a lake really, but no problem. We're going to get some swamp trees in here and that should really kind of add to the swampy feel of this whole place. So I'm actually going to put some places for those swamp trees to go. I'm assuming I can plant them on coarse dirt. Where is the inlet that I left? It's here. I should be putting that back in, but it's fine. We'll do that later. Let's see if we can fit one in there. Alright, let's grab some swamp trees. Swamp tree. Bee tree. Oops. Swamp tree. What? Is it just called swamp? Yes, okay. So, boom. Yeah, cool, cool. So we're just gonna run this around here. Ooh, that's a big one. And, okay, doesn't want to go there. Or there. Okay, we're having one floating. Whoops. So, let's just keep going around. There's another one. See if we can get one in there. Wow, these are very tall. Not really what I had in mind, to be honest. Hi, Yusuka. Wow, these are really tall. Why are they all so tall? I guess it's okay, but not really what I wanted. There's a small one. I think I might use some cheats and just make these trees smaller, because I want them to be nice and low to the ground. I don't want them to be anywhere near as tall as they are presently. I know exactly how I'm going to do it too. I think, yeah, they're all way too tall. So here's what I'm going to do. Let's see here. Let's start here. Pause one. Fly all the way over here. And I do a pause 2. And I do a cut dash M. Let me see here. It's going to be a little bit tricky, so I need to get it right. We got leaf blocks is 18, and vines are 106, and logs are 17. So 17, 18, and 106. Cut 7 dash M 17. 18, 106. There we go. Now if we go down a little and we do a paste, dash A. And it kind of worked. Made them a little bit smaller. Some of them have ended up a little bit awkward. But that's okay. You know what, I'm going to undo that. And we're going to go down a little bit lower. And we'll undo again. I'm just going to come down a little bit lower here, so we can get even lower. So let's go here. So we do pause 1 here. Now we'll do the same command, so we'll cut the stuff we want. And we'll go down a little, we'll go down a few blocks, and we'll do a paste, but we won't paste any air. And there we go. Now I went down too far and the vines actually went into the water, which I don't really want. So let's try again. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut here. And then... So I'll do cut. Gosh. Come on. And we'll go down to here, and now we'll do the paste. There we go. Has that worked? That's lowered them all down, hasn't it? Yeah. Good. There we go. That's kind of what I wanted. So we've now got a lot lower trees. Did that work? Or did that not do anything? Slash U. Slash U. Slash redo. Slash redo. No, it definitely works. Okay. Nice. So we have a little bit of a swamp thing going on there, which is cool. Let's see if we can get another tree on here. Okay, that's not working. What about if we try put one in the water? No, definitely not working. Okay. Well, it's no biggie. We've got what we wanted anyway. So let's go for I'm thinking we could have quite a large tree in the middle here, or maybe a mushroom. I was thinking about a mushroom. Let's go for a mushroom, like a huge mushroom. Right in the middle, maybe? Yeah, why not? Let's do it. Huge mushroom. Yeah. I think it was 100, wasn't it? So, let's start here. I'm going to go for a H-sill. So we're going to have to use the time-lapse camera to see what I'm doing here. H-sill. I think it's 100. 10. Yes, okay. So, that's kind of the right block, but not quite. I think it's 112, is it? 112, maybe? It's not that one. Let's try... Maybe it's not 100, maybe it's like 101. Okay, it's definitely not that. Maybe it's 99. Okay, so it's not that one. Maybe it's 98. I'm trying to get the stem block. Bye-bye! So let's try... Maybe I'm doing the wrong number. Oops, that's totally wrong. Going for 99. I don't know, why wouldn't you? I'm confused here. So we got this brown mushroom. So I think I'm gonna have to do it with a real quick Google. Give me just one moment. I'm gonna check, see if I can find out what mushroom stem block is called. Taking a moment. Mushroom stalk block. Yes, yes. And oh gosh, the wiki's not being super helpful. Oh, goodness. Okay, the wiki has failed me, unfortunately. Brown mushroom block. Yeah, goodness. Oh, I think I found it. Come on. It's 15. Let's try 15. Let's try 99, 15. There we go. Okay. So that's stem all the way around, which is kind of what we want. So let's come down here. And we will do that one. And we're going to do the same again. And we're going to do... Let's do a 9.5. And we're going to do a 9. And we'll do an 8. And we'll do a 7. And we'll do a 6.5. Oh, that was a 6.7. It's fine. Do another 6.5. And we will do a 6. And now we're going to do 6 a couple times. In fact, let's do 6.1 and then we'll go up to 6.2. Actually, that didn't make any difference. In fact, I've just realized we should be getting smaller, shouldn't we? So that we should be doing kind of 5.8. And we'll go for a 5.6. And we'll go for a 5.4. And we'll go for 5.2. And we'll go for 5. And we'll stick with 5 for a little while. But let's do just quite a tall 5. Yes. What now? Let's go a little smaller. We'll go through a 3.5. Oh, that is the same size as a 4, so let's undo that actually. I didn't want it to be... Oh, I see. 3.5. Okay, that's completely wrong. So I want a 4.5. That's right. What? What? What just happened? 34.5. Goodness. 4.5 it is. There we go. And we'll go for a little bit more 4.5. And we'll go for a 4.3. And we'll go for 4.2. 4.1. And a 4. 3.9. Oh no, that's too big again. 3.9. 3.8. 3.7. And we'll go for, we'll finish off on a 3.5 I think. We'll go for, say, 5 more blocks. I think that will take us to the height we need to be at to start the cap. That looks like a pretty good mushroom base to me. So, cap-wise, what do we want to do for a cap shape? I kind of want it to be slightly tilted, but I'm not really sure how I'm going to do that. It'd be awkwardly difficult. So, I mean, it may just have to be flat, and then we can... We'll build it flat, and then we can work on it. So, let's see if I can get... we'll go for a brown mushroom block, if I can find that. I think it should be 100. Like 115, maybe. Might do the... Whoops. Not that one. Let's try 110. Okay, it's not that. Try 111. No. Okay, we're getting that. I think it's 112 maybe. Goodness. I'm not having any luck so far. What? What was that? Oh, I see. Thank you, +1 subscriber. I'm not sure who you are. Make yourself known. Okay, so I'm having some bad luck with this one. It's definitely not 15. Okay. So it's like gonna be like 6, I guess, maybe. Maybe I should be more methodical about this. Definitely not 8. Pretty sure it's not 10 because I already tried that. It's definitely not 10. 11. So maybe it must be one of the ones I skipped then. It's not 4. I'm trying to find the one that is entirely covered, basically, is what I'm looking for. It's not 0. Sorry, it's probably very unexciting for everybody. I'm going to just check it. It's 14. I thought I tried 14 already. Yeah, okay. I should have just tried to check it before. That was surprisingly easy. Okay, so I'm imagining kind of flat on top and then loosely curving. So let's go for a big starting point. We'll go for a, let's say 20. See how big that is. That is not big enough. Hello, Osman. How are you today? Go for 30. There we go. Big mush. That's the wrong shape, but it's okay. I know which number it is now. There we go. Okay. So is that big enough? I think that's big enough. I think we have a large enough structure there. And let's go now for... we'll go for 30 again. And now we're going to go for 29.5. And now we're going to go for 26. And now we can start doing just regular cylinders. And we're going to go for... let's go for 20. And one last one, we'll go for 10. A real big flat boy. And yes, that looks good to me. So, of course I can't just place these blocks because it wants to be awkward, so I'm going to need to use a different block as a proxy. In fact, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to cheese it. Somewhere here is the center. Oh, I missed it just. And I'm going to go down, and I'm going to go, even though it's not really right, I'm just going to go for a cylinder here. I think this one was 26, wasn't it? What? What's wrong with that? Oh, it's just sill, I see. Yes, and now we'll go down one more time. We do 29.5. There we go. And now what we can do actually is we can make some air. So let's go. In here we can do air, I think at 25. And here we can do air, I think, at 19. And here we can do air. We don't need to do air at all, I think. That's fine. And let's just repair this. Actually, we'll use redstone for the blocks for now. We can just replace that later. So there we go. Looks good. And we need to put in some gills. They are the frilly bits. Let's see if we can do that. So, how am I going to do that easily? I've already done a technique before. We're going to use bone blocks because I think they look good, and that was something that somebody suggested before, which I thought worked out quite well. So, let's do a line bone block. Yeah, that's fine. Just fine as is. And I think what we can do now is we can take from here down to here, do a line of bone block, and now from here up to here, do a line of bone block. Now we go from here and we go down to say here, do a line of bone block. We go from here and we go down to here and we do a line of bone block. Go from here and we go up to here, and this, while it looks like a weird technique, all will be revealed time. Well, I mean, you should be starting to see what's going on already. I'm basically building a curve. And I think that'll do, so let's just kind of fill this in. Good. And we do need to fill in the top here as well. So let's just... Oh, of course, I just remembered bone blocks are direction dependent, so we need to be careful how we're placing boys. Actually, you know what? We can just correct that later using a command. The important thing is that we... You know what? We can do this way quicker. We just go like this. Okay, and I think I might give myself night vision. Just so I can see what's going on in here. Because it's irritating. Okay, so we basically want to do what we've just done there, but all the way around. It's going to take a while, frustratingly. But we only really need to go to 1/4 of the way. So let's do the directly corner one next, just so that we know where we stand. So we'll go from here, and we'll go... Where is that corner? Where does it go? It's not... Really, it can't be not centered on a block. It must be centered on a single block. Does not appear to be centered on a single block. Oh, okay. That's fine, I think. Yeah, I think that works. So, if we do now a line bone block. There we go. So now we can do the same thing we just did. We go down to... Oh gosh, this is going to be difficult though. Annoying at least. Not difficult. Hello? So down here, just build that up so that we can get it block centered. And we'll go in here. And go for a line of bone block. Okay, that wasn't quite right, but no one's keeping too close a score, so we're okay. And take it up to here. And we'll take it over to here. Take it down to here, and I think we can consider it done. Yes, cool, cool. We've caused damage to the cap, but that's no worries, we can fix that in no time. Okay, let's just quickly fill in here. blocks, yes, very good. And now we're gonna, I think we need to go down even further actually, so let's just do that. And we'll come up here. Yes, good. Okay, now we need to do the same thing over here. At least a couple more times. So let's do it. Do it 3 more times. So where can our block centers be? So one there, and one there. Or maybe, yeah, I think that's as good as I'm gonna get. So let's just center them with these 3, and we'll start with the middle one. Oops. So we're going to use these to kind of determine where to go to, and we want to be kind of in the middle for the first one. Let's say there. Looks about middle to me. So let's start here, and we'll take a line. And we will go... let's just mark down where we're going to go. Yep, and we'll go here to... Yep. And we'll go here to here. And we'll go here to... Oh dear, that was a mistake. Here. Here up to here. Go from here to here. And from here down to here. And from here down to... Goodness, it got dark again. I should give myself night vision. I don't really know, can't really remember the command. Just give myself a night vision potion again. And I think that's it. So let's just try and shore that up a bit. Something went wrong somewhere, but not too big a deal, I think. I don't know, some of these are going different angles, which is weird. Alright, well, it's not the end of the world. This is such a lot of detail for something that is probably never going to be seen, actually, hiding under the surface as it is. Cool, cool. So we are getting those kind of gills, which is exactly what I'm looking for. So let's get one in from here, and we're going to bring it out over here. Let's go for this spot. Look about right. This one's better. Then we got 4, and then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's go for this one. So we'll do a line bone block. And we're going to do a line bone block. And we'll do a line bone block. And we'll do a line bone block. And we're going to keep doing line bone block over and over and over again. the same thing down here. And finally, or maybe not quite finally, but... Oh yes, I need to remember not to let it kind of creep down like that. It should be going up to the top, of course. So really it should be up here. There we go. Yeah, it looks cool. So, let's fill this out a little bit, try and make sense of it. I think about right, and we need to get some on top. Oops. Nice, nice. And let's do the same thing for the last one, which is going to have to fit in between here somehow. Yes. So, screw it, we'll put it in there, and there, and there. There, and there, and there, and there, and there, and that'll do, I think, yeah. Alright, so we'll take this, and we're going to fly over here, and we're going to guess somewhere in the middle, say there. I'm going to do a line bone block. Do the same thing again. Here, and we're going to go down to here, and we're going to do bone block, go from here, and we're going to go up to here, and we'll do the line. Here to here, and we'll do the line. And down to here. All the way up, and will be, I think that's the last one we're going to need to do. We're just going to need to polish them up a little bit before I copy paste. So we're just going to try and make sure we've got them kind of as distant as possible. So let's try and just kind of get rid of any of these kind of weird fluke blocks. Shouldn't really be there. Yeah, that looks pretty good. A bit of a mistake there. Nice. Okay. So we can copy this around now. Just satisfied that it's fine. Yeah, I think it's fine. So I think using the new copy paste techniques that I have discovered, or been taught I suppose, I should be able to do this fairly easily. I just want to copy the bone blocks. So if I go up and into the middle, I didn't catch all of them. Positive here. There we go. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stand in the very middle. I'm going to do a copy M bone block. So this will just copy the bone blocks. And we'll do I do a flip this way. Hello, neon. And I'll do a paste. Whoa! So it kind of worked, but not quite as I was intending. So we want to do a paste dash A. So it should just paste. Yeah, there we go. Awesome. Nice, nice, nice. So let's do the same thing. We do a rotate 90. We do a paste dash A, we do a rotate 90, we do a paste dash A, we do a rotate 90, we do a paste dash A. And now we can do another flip, so we'll flip it back the way it was before. And we can do a paste dash A, and we'll do a rotate 90 and a paste dash A, and a rotate 90 and a paste dash A, and a rotate 90 and a paste dash A. And now, with any luck, if we look under here, boom! Wow! It's a mushroom. Oh, well done! Congratulations! That's how you start. You got to get some to start with, and then you know, off you go. So, something that I commonly see on mushrooms is the gills kind of form, they form this kind of, they come up like this and then they kind of have kind of craggy bits kind of off the bottom. So I'm going to try do that. So I'm going to do that like this. So we do a line bone block. And we'll do the same thing here. And we go in here. Do a line bone block. Thanks, Yuri. The marks on the top aren't really supposed to be there at the moment, so I'm going to get rid of those in a moment. But, yeah, apart from that, it's mostly intentional, I think. That should be entirely, yeah, it is. So we can fit, I think, one more in. So let's do it. Whoa. Okay, whoops. Let's do it. We'll just put it in here. Actually, no, we'll put it in there. Get that, go up to there, and we'll do a line bone block. And we're going to do the same kind of copy paste technique. It'll be a little bit awkward to do it, but it's fine. So let's do that. +2. And go all the way to the middle here. We're going to do the same commands I've done before. Copy dash M bone block. And now we're going to do a rotate 90. Rotate 90, and the paste dash A means we won't paste any air. Nice. And now we're going to do the flip. Doesn't really matter which axis we flip it on. Whoa, that was stupid. We don't want to do the flip again. Yep, so we're just doing the paste dash A and the rotate. And so it's gone super dark now, but that's okay, because I think... There we go, yeah, nice. So this is supposed to be a bit craggy, so not quite as orderly as it is now, so I'm just going to kind of punch a couple of these out here and there, change the way they're hanging. that one, and bring this one over here. And bring that one down a little more. That one stay where it is. So let's get rid of that one entirely. Bring this one down. Oh, one more subscriber. Hello. Thank you for subscribing. There we are. Cool, cool, cool. So I'm just gonna... Whoa, undo that. Right, redo. I don't know what I just did, but redo it. So I'm just gonna put these in here for now, and I'll replace them in just a moment with the correct block. We'll see. I'm thinking we might be able to build up here, actually. Build something on top of the mushroom, or maybe not. I'm thinking also cutting into the mushroom would be cool. You know, like you frequently see mushrooms with damage to them. Because they're quite soft mushrooms. They're not very resistant to damage. So, can't expect damage to happen. Nearly there. There we go. Made it. Okay. So let's see if we can't... I'm thinking I want to have a little bit more kind of hanging down, but I don't want it to be even. So I'm just going to kind of make essentially a jagged edge along the edge here. And in fact, that's actually... I kind of want to make it look like it's slightly leaning, but to do so will be extremely difficult. I know there are ways to use... there might be a way to use a world edit command to do it. So maybe I can do that. Yes, cool. So let's have a go and just replace all of those redstone blocks and see what it looks like. And we'll do the whole lot. So +2, replace redstone block with 114, is it? Oh gosh, don't make me. It's 9914. Don't make me hunt for the... Yeah, there we go. Yeah, okay. So let's get rid of that selection. That's already making it look a lot more natural. Now I'm going to cut in. So let's have a go. Cutting in. So I'm going to start... Let's just take a little nick out here. So a nick out of it there. That looks fine. I need to get in some other blocks to... in fact, let's do that now. To kind of get damage in there. Like I want to get the kind of spongy looking mushroom blocks instead. In fact, I think I need to put a layer of spongy mushroom blocks under all of this. Maybe I should do that before. I think it's okay. We can do it later. So yeah, that's cool. I'm gonna have... Let's have a big kind of slice in... Put a slice in here, like a big one. Yeah. Nice. And I know sometimes you get this kind of, the gills are exposed sometimes. Mushrooms, so I'm gonna have a go for that. Don't really know how to describe it more than sometimes the gills are exposed. Oh, cool. Yeah, that looks like a mushroom. Maybe I took it too far, actually. Let's get the red stone back. I'm just going to put a little bit back. I think I went a bit far with that one. And I want to take a chunk out, maybe? Blue in there. Oops. Only I had that potion. And we can have kind of, I think, bits of damage just around could be cool. And I mean, mushrooms aren't perfect anyway, so let's just kind of spoil the perfectness of it a little. Just taking some blocks out, kind of at random. And then I might have a go and see if I can do some kind of a transformation. Okay, cool, and just in here, just do a little bit of damaging, and oh gosh, this is going to be a difficulty actually, trying to sure about how I'm going to get the sponge blocks inside now. Actually, I think I should have done that already. A lot of time to get those in. Oh, maybe I can do a... Let's try actually. Let's try brush. Cylinder 3. No. 103. Mask air. Oh, this should work pretty easy actually. Let's make that a bit bigger. This should work real easy. I hope I have the mask air on. Sometimes the mask will stay and sometimes it won't. Oh, it looks okay. Oh, whoops. I don't know what just happened there. I thought I hit the air, but it didn't do anything. Okay, it did definitely not hit the air. So let's kind of bulk out around here a little. And I just know there's going to be some on the surface now. No, okay, fine. I'm just going to run all the way around here and just kind of get it to be all filled out with the spongy goodness. So technically speaking, only Ballet mushrooms have this spongy texture inside. regular plain old mushrooms, the ones with gills. So we're mixing our mushroom types a little bit here by having a gilled mushroom with bolete spores inside, but whatever. Nobody's paying too close attention, I think. Oh gosh. Come on. Go. And we probably need to redo some of the damage that I've done, but I think that's okay. There we go. It looks like we've... Oh, is that not the right depth? I'm confused. That was... Oh no, I've just... Oh, it's here. Here I stopped doing the right depth. Yeah, there we go. Okay. This is supposed to actually be there. And... yeah, whatever. Good enough, I think. Considering this part is supposed to be damaged. Alright, so let's redo some of this. There we go. And yeah, I think I'm going to need to do one more layer, aren't I? So let's get a smaller one, a smaller brush than we just used. Go for a size 3, and we're just going to go carefully around the edges here. Gosh, I really should just do the permanent night vision command. So let's do mask 22. We don't mind overwriting those blues, which is kind of what I was intending on doing anyway. Yes, nice, nice. Just gonna take this all the way around, and it should, because it's been done kind of by hand, this should create kind of a nice organic look from underneath if anyone is looking. Oh, speaking of which, we should definitely get some glowstone in here. What is the point in a gigantic structure if you're not going to fill it with glowstone? So that is what we will do. I think kind of between the gills could be a cool place to light up with glowstone. It's like the almost like bioluminescent, and the light coming from the gills. This part is all damaged, so we'll leave it looking kind of as is. Oops, so not that. Oops, not that either. Supposed to be keeping it kind of around the outside here. Around the outside, around the outside. Let's go. We will need to replace the others, I think, by command, but that's no biggie. It's nice, nice. Nearly made it all the way around. Cool. So we got our mushroom there. Let's go for some glowstone. Let's see if we can... I'm gonna put a glowstone. Aha! Thank you! Just one subscriber. Welcome. So I'm just gonna kind of hide glowstone right at the base of each of these gills. I may even try to hide them a little bit, so they're not visible at all. That is a big mushroom. If you would like to donate, there should be a link in the YouTube description, and you can do so there. That would be much appreciated. Grab one in here. It's nice. Just gonna do this out. Welcome back. Get up to anything exciting? Playing some more games? So I hope after doing all this that this isn't going to look terrible. That would be annoying. Sure, there must have been an easier way to do this actually. There probably was. Oh, that's quite nice actually, the way it's kind of illuminating the gills a little bit. I definitely think I'm going to hide them though. I maybe should have started doing that before. That's probably a bad idea. Don't do that one. Please, check the bill payer's permission before donating anything. Yeah, hello, Tunzerned. I am streaming on both YouTube and Twitch. I don't get a whole lot of viewership on Twitch because most of my viewers are over here on YouTube, so you will be kind of lonely over there in that chat room, I imagine. But I can still read you, and people can read you on the chat, I think, on the stream, so feel welcome to stay there. Okay, yeah, that's nice. I really like the kind of internal illumination. What I don't like is actually being able to see them, so what I'm going to do is just kind of block them in a little bit. Kind of like that. And that one, well, that one can stay, I guess. It's only visible from directly underneath anyway. Yeah, that one too, and also that one. That one as well, can't really block that, but I can block this. And I can block this. Arriba, arriba! Oh, so there are some people in the Twitch. Well, like I say, you feel free to view from wherever you like. Doesn't really matter too much to me. So let's get that down in there. Here. So still got a few showing up. You missed a gigantic mushroom being built, which I'm now kind of trying to illuminate. Yeah, that's fine. Cool, cool, cool. So there we have it. One Gigantor mush boy. I want to try and rotate it, so I'm going to have a little experiment with this G-transform tool. I'm going to need to trim down a few of these little extra spongy men outside here. So just get rid of those. You may have just seen it. I will show you again in just a moment. Once I get rid of all of these hangers on up here. Looks fine. Whoops, there goes a bone block. Didn't mean for that to happen. And screw it, I'm just going to punch these guys out. They don't need to be there anyway. And get rid of that. Yeah, maybe it's a chanterelle. I suppose it does look a bit like a chanterelle. I'm not sure exactly what kind of mushroom it is. I'm just kind of building from memory. This is what I've done so far. I'm thinking I might make these gills stand out a little more because they're kind of getting embedded in. So I'm going to do that actually. So let's grab the bone blocks, and this is going to take a moment. I can't really speed this up anymore because we're not symmetrical now, so just gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way. And that one can stay as is, I suppose. 2. So I'm deliberately trying to be a bit haphazard about this because mushrooms are designed perfect and then are immediately non-perfect even when they're kind of created. So to create it to be perfect I think would be a mistake. So while I had to do that when I was doing this cylinders to build it initially, I'm trying to break that as much as possible. And I'm actually going to try using this G transform. Whatever G transform is, I don't know what it is, but I keep getting tooltips about it, so we'll see whether that can be used to cause some kind of a transformation. I just want to warp it just a little bit so it's not so straight. I don't really mind how I do that. A rotation would be fine, or a squash, stretch, something so it's just not quite perfect would be nice. Is that tea for me? I would like some tea. Berries, maybe? Yeah, please. Yeah. Gotta get that tea. This one was mine. I don't know about that one. Hello, Amar beer. Amar beer. So keep this going all the way around. Shortly, we should have another one to another thing to kind of examine and see if it worked. Working pretty good so far. I'm thinking about whether we could maybe fit a second layer in. Oh, we actually seem to have overridden this bit, so let's get that one on here. We don't have any bots on Marbeer, I'm afraid. I can say hello. Hello from Gex Pogo. She says, alright. I guess you might have heard that, but so yeah, it's pretty impressive, but it's too regular. So let's see what we can do with G transform, whatever that is. We'll experiment. So I'm probably just going to copy the cap away, and then we'll see what happens with it. So we'll do a copy, and we'll fly away with it. And paste it over here. Actually, let's just paste it so we can kind of see it in the time-lapse camera. it is. A flying saucer of epic proportions. Pause 2. Yeah, we haven't quite got it. Let's bring it up a little bit more. I'm afraid you can't join. It's not a kind of public open stream, unfortunately. Server, that is. So I'm going to try to do a G transform here. So now what was it? G transform. Global transformation disabled. Okay, so we can't do that. Bum. Okay, never mind then. I mean, I could enable that, but it's going to take a little time. I'll have to restart the server probably. So let's just set. We didn't actually get the whole thing either, so that's fine. Let's just do some handwork to try and deform it a bit. Which is going to be tricky. In fact, here's an idea for deforming it. Let's try shifting one side up a block. So let's do that. Take a section here from here. And we'll take a side over here. Plus 2. And we will do a cut. Oops. And I guess we'll have to do a paste down actually, otherwise it's not really going to work. So we're down one block now, and we do a paste. So we create a slightly imperfect one. Yeah, that actually makes such a difference. Wow. Hello! Yeah, wow, that's just instantly made it look way more realistic. And that's without any kind of more careful attention. So this lapis block is what I've been using to be the sponge block, and I've got redstone blocks somewhere. So let's do a redstone block. And I'm just going to kind of fill in a little bit to try to make this a little bit more of a believable shape. Yeah. So I'll replace these with brown blocks soon. Now, how am I doing this? I think I'm doing it wrong at the moment. I'm trying to think how I can kind of blend this back a little bit. I'm just going to play with it. Just have basically a bit of a punch out some bits and place some more, and we'll see where we end up, or what we end up with, indeed. Just trying to break up that very obvious stark line between the left and the right. And let's get a little few in there. Let's just shave this corner off here. Get some in here. Oh, interesting. So, kind of like this more. Oh, that is giving me a great idea, actually. I mean, it's almost like we can use the push tool. Yes, push tool. Push and pull, and we can easily reshape it that way. I didn't think of that. And we can try, yeah, to make kind of more wobbly kind of shaped cap, I suppose. I'm actually going to take a bit off here. And let's take a little more off there, and we'll fill this section up. Let's try to make this a bit rounder. So bulk out the middle here a little more. And let's do a quick... Let's get rid of all of these ugly redstone blocks and turn them back into mush blocks. And let's put that into there. Okay, it looks a bit like Starship Enterprise or something. Pause one. Pause two. Replace redstone block 19914, is it? Yeah. And we can do replace 2299. That was any lapis blocks that were left. What happened here? What that is? Oh, I deliberately did damage there, didn't I? That's right. Okay. Yeah. So let's give it a go. We'll see what happens with the lift brush. So we do brush, erode, lift. Oh. Whoa. Not what I had in mind. Smashed a hole in it. Oh, it does look kind of cool. I don't think that's going to work exactly as intended. So maybe we can melt brush. That's what we need. Melt brush. Yes, perfect. Why didn't I think of this before? Oh, I hope it's not melting at the bottom. Yeah, it's melting at the bottom too. Whoops. Maybe it will work up here if we're just a bit careful. Whoa, so destructive. Thank you, Matthias. I'm not sure if I said thanks already, but that was a helpful idea jogger, and it helped us make a little bit of a difference to the shape here. So I'm wondering whether we can change. I'm thinking maybe what we can do is take a chunk and just shift it in a little, just to try and break up that symmetry. Let's go. Maybe start here actually. Start in the middle. And take it out. And come down here. +2. Ooh. Go for a +2. Get all of it, yep. We do a cut. Actually, I think maybe we better. And we do paste. I think we pull it out rather than put it in, which I think is probably easier to deal with. Otherwise, we're going to have to deal with damage, which I don't really want to deal with. So let's go here then. I want the redstone block. Whoa. Not redstone ore. Not redstone dust. So yeah, try and keep it. I'm trying to break actually up the immediate obvious shape there that we're going to get now. I'm just going to try and spread that kind of shape. Yeah. be a cut remain. Let's do a real quick replace redstone block 9914. There we go. And it's not left an obvious mark. We'll just kind of try to blend it just a little more. Yeah, it's definitely left a very obvious mark in here. So let's try and mask that a little bit. How to do that? So let's take some bone blocks and we'll just cover up our problems. No worries. Who has a problem if you can't see it? Yeah, that works. And on this side, we have got a divide here, so let's just kind of join this up. Nobody's going to investigate too closely anyway, are they? And let's just, right here, just block it off. Prevent anyone from seeing in there and seeing our shame. And there we go. You wouldn't really know there'd been any damage done. Cool, cool, cool. And so let's take a different pos 1 so we can just get all of that. Pos 1, and now we can replace those redstone blocks again. That did not work. Did it not? That's a redstone block, isn't it? Ah, how funny. I don't know what's happened there. I think they must have actually changed, but they just haven't updated. Funny. Oh well, there we go. Problem solved now. Yeah, that's so much more natural. Yeah, I love it. Okay, the base is a concern now. So, a base block. Which one should we use for base? Biscuit base. Buttery biscuit base. Let's use the white wall because it looks kind of similar. And we'll just, first of all, we'll plug up the holes. Going to basically punch more or less at random just to kind of shift the shape around a bit, and I might actually try and fill it. I'd like to fill it with so that I can use erode tools on it. Might be nice. Let's try that actually. So I'm going to go inside and see if we can just kind of fill it. So is mine. Yeah, I'm trying out my new time-lapse technique, so that's why I decided to kind of start something new. I wanted to just kind of give it a go. So, let's see here. I'm trying to fill out this thing, and I'm trying to remember what block number that is. Here we go again. I think it's 15, is it? I hope it's 15. So we want cylinder 99, 15, 5. Let's try that. / sil. Whoa, not the right tool. Gosh, it's dark in here. Okay, let's try that again. Brush cylinder is what I'm looking for. Right, let's test that out real quick. Yeah, that's exactly the brush we need. And it's also masked for air, so perfect. And I'm just going to grab a night vision potion so I can see what's happening. What is that? Lingering potion of night vision. Get it. It doesn't last as long as the night vision potions does, so who knows what that does. There we go. Yeah, okay. So I think I started with maybe a 7 in here? And yeah, it seems to be working, so let's go for a 6 now. Yeah, that's worked without causing any problems. So let's get inside. And so we'll go for, I think we can do a 6 again maybe. And we can do a 5 now. I just want to fill it up. What I'm really concerned about here. Doesn't need to be super precise. Glass fog. I've heard of that. Somebody tried to just get me to do it. But I didn't actually manage to kind of succeed. Can you just describe it to me? And particularly what the effect is supposed to kind of look like. I've seen it before, I think, but I'm not sure. Oops. Undo. Alrighty. So let's just get out of here now. And now we can use... so I'm going to use a brush, erode. Let's do a lift brush, and then I'm just gonna whack, and there we go, we get a lift, and now we can do a, whoa, okay, gotta be a little bit careful because we didn't fill the entire thing. But we can, doing this, we can really quickly introduce a lot of variety into the shape with little effort, and particularly when working with a block like this, we want to go for little effort because every time I want to place the block I've got to use some techniques. Hello. So I'm gonna go for a wool. We'll do a little bit of handwork just to kind of smooth it out, and we'll take off a little bit here and here. Ooh, there's a hole. That down and that one. Cool. Hello. Go for pause 1. Go all the way down. I'm just going to replace that wool. Pause 2. So replace the wool with 9515. I don't know why I needed to get my command for that. / replace. Oh no! Okay, there was wool in the ground, so let's undo that. We'll make it 35-0. Replace wool 0. There we go. Cool, cool. So that is a gigantic mushroom, and whether or not that was the right thing to build for this build is perhaps another question, but I built it. Thank you, Yuri, for sticking around for so long and watching for so long. Bye bye. Been nice to chat with you. Sorry, excuse me. Yeah, it's a mushroom. Nice. I don't know what to do now. Yeah, I'm just not really sure. I mean, I've got this whole area here which I've left in camera because I was planning to fill it out, so maybe we could fill it out. Or... don't know, maybe we could build something on top of the mushroom? Possible, maybe? I haven't done any actual kind of builds in this world yet. This kind of environment I've created. Like proper builds, so any structures. That's the word I'm looking for, structures. Fill that out, shouldn't I? I'll just use the wall. Let's repair that damage that I did with my... cut and paste. I guess it's the same on the other side. Yes, in fact there's quite a lot missing in here. Let's just fill out there. And out here. And this bit. Yes, nice, nice, nice. Oh gosh, my neck. I'm going to go all the way over here. I'm going to grab that wool. And we'll just real quick just do a replace. Oh, wrong one. Undo that. I think it's 12, isn't it? Is it 12? Oh no, it doesn't matter. There's loads of them. Any 99 block practically looks like the right thing. Let's go for the selection. I think I'm going to leave it as is. I don't think I'm going to put any kind of additions to the outside. Thank you. Nice to hear that. So, I was going to go for some birch trees down here, but let's do that. Why not? Oh, bee tree birch. In fact, let's do bee tree birch. And I think there's a tall birch, isn't there? Tall birch. Big birch. Yeah, there is tall birch. Oh, maybe I need to separate them. Yeah, there we go. So now we'll do randomly birch or tall birch. And it's doing neither at the moment. That's because I'm doing the wrong command. I'm using the wrong tool. There we go. Whoa, that is a tall birch. I didn't realise how tall birch meant. So I'm just gonna kind of scatter these around a bit. And let's go for small birch. And we're just gonna kind of put a few on the edges that are smaller, just to kind of hide a little bit. Now this of course is off the time lapse as usual. I guess I didn't plan for this gigantic mushroom. I kind of did actually, but clearly I didn't plan well enough. So I want water coming in here as well. Okay, a couple more birches. A few more maybe. There we go. Oh, there's actually, that one can't be there. You can't be here. You did. Okay. So I wanted to put some water coming in from this direction. Let's see about that then. brush cylinder. Stone 3. Yeah, I'm gonna do the bone meal for sure. I'm just thinking that's usually the last step because it can cause trouble if you try to use world edit tools and then bone meal on the grass. You can end up duplicating the grass and things. And this was not actually correctly prepared, but it's only a little section, so I think I can do it by hand. So this is going to be kind of a river coming in here. That's the idea. So let's see if we can get that, and I'm going to take out a section here, and we'll kind of work it through. We'll bring it down into here, and we'll work it through there. We'll bring it into here, and there we go. Work, I think. Yeah, something like that. And we'll probably want to put some in there. And let's grab some water. Water. Actually, let's just plug up the other end. We'll continue this later, but right now, concerned with just getting the water coming in. There we go. And let's just fill out a little bit. There we go. Get a little bit of water coming in here. And I want to grass the top of this, and I also want to make this a more interesting shape. So that's what I'm going to do. I guess I'm going to start hand working the top layer now, actually. Or maybe I should, before I do, maybe I shouldn't hand work the top layer because I haven't done any terraforming on it really. So maybe I should raise the next layer first and then, yeah, let's do that. So, I'm going to do this. I'm going to give some sphere brushes because, well, actually, you know, I want to do a big cliff here. Should. Let's do a big cliff. Let's do a huge cliff. Wow, maximum brush size is 30 apparently. I have to settle for 30. Plebeian. Huge cliff here. This is important actually in terms of weather realism. Not that this is supposed to be a particularly weather realistic world that I'm creating, but mushrooms are not really creatures that like living in the wind. So having a big protective cliff on this side is probably quite important. Plus, I mean, otherwise I'm going to have extreme trouble blending it with the structure there, cliff that is. Okay, and so I think we can carry this on around potentially. Yeah, let's leave it at that, and we'll do a little bit of terraforming on the surface of that. I'm going to actually bring it around here. So bring it in here. Ooh, we're raising it a bit there, I don't really want that. See if we can blend it into smoothly into this. work. And let's take... I'm going to take cylinder brushes here. Stone 4-4. And we'll go for 3-4. We'll go for 3-3. Tune the second one there. So we'll go 3-3, and we'll go for andesite 3-3. And we'll go for what's the white one called? It's not granite. It's not andesite. It is eluding me. Yes, I think a waterfall's a great idea. Definitely. I can't remember the name of it. What's going on? Diorite. For diorite. And I'll do, I think we'll just use these. I'm essentially going to plink around with these tools to create a rocky landscape, which is how I've done this one that you've seen. You can see straight ahead of me. Take a little bit of time because well, it is a little bit slow. I don't know if there's a faster way, if there's a way to speed it up actually. Maybe I should investigate, because it's just me using the server, so it doesn't really matter. The performance hit doesn't really matter too much, as long as it can, you know, get the stuff out quicker. A faster response time would be nice. Here. So, I think we have there created the missing piece from that corner. Now, I think if we come over here and we look this way, we should be able to just see land instead of, yeah, instead of the edge of the map, which is nice. Okay. So, there we go. We got a nice kind of flattish edge there. That is a cool place to have a waterfall coming through. So let's kind of nurture that a little bit. In fact, let's open that up. So we got this kind of really thin ravine running through. Yeah. Whoa, what happened there? Okay. Let's open it a little. It's nice to hear. I'm glad you think that. So, let's go here with rocks. Trying not to plug up that gap too much. There we go. So that can work kind of cool for a waterfall to come through there, I think. Got a hole. look that up. So obviously a lot of terraforming work needed for that. Got some space in here for some rocks. Just get rid of that last one. I guess we'll come to an area with ice snow. I was thinking maybe, so it's a long way away as the crow flies, or not too far actually, but on the far end here, from here we have water, over here we have this big waterfall, got like spray and stuff coming out, and we've got the water coming in here, and it goes nowhere. But I mean, it would make sense for this to be kind of a mountainous area, so maybe up here we could have kind of a really mountainous area with snow and ice and stuff like that. I wonder if I could find the Iceman. I wonder if he still exists anywhere. Maybe I've got the Iceman backed up. I might be able to import him. That would be fun, wouldn't it? Oh, I would really love that actually. I wonder if I could find it. I think maybe it doesn't exist anymore, which would be a real shame. Anyway, focus up. Just having a little bit of a fly there. So I'm gonna go for a blob brush. Splatter ball, sorry. Stone, and I'm just gonna splatter around. Whoa, that's not what I had in mind. It's fine though. So yeah, this is gonna take some time. Oh, that'd be nice actually, wouldn't it? Like a mountain lake with kind of ice around the edges and some snowy trees. Yeah, I like that idea. I would like, I think that's a separate project from the one I'm presently working on though, so that might have to wait for another stream. Whoa, I need to do that. Going to try and get this tier here kind of a nice, reasonably presentable state. Yes, okay, and now let's do smooth brush. And we need it to be a bit bigger, so we'll go for, let's go for 10. Should do it, I think. Be careful to only hit these things once because they start to suffer after too much smoothing. It starts to look a bit lame. A little bit like melted wax or something else, a bit featureless. I think it's a great idea actually, and I'm thinking this could work for this region here. We could have kind of a stream. Oh, it could be really nice actually. Imagine a full-on kind of mountainside here with loads of streams coming down. Could be nice. But anywho, shouldn't get too carried away here because these things take a lot of time. So maybe by the time I get around to it, I will be change my mind. Okay, so just gonna kind of clear up a few of these floaters and stray blocks. I don't want to use the smooth tool to do it because I don't want to take out any more detail. Let's have a little go, see if we can do a bit more interesting shapes in some of these places. Let's build this out a little bit. It's a bit flat here, and we'll build this guy out a little bit too. Oh, it's a weird star thing, which I don't really want. I don't want it to be kind of a circle. Just do that, yeah. Cool, cool, cool. Let's take an overlay brush now. Overlay, and we'll go with grass, and we will just overlay it. It's fine, they went down there, I don't really care about that. We can deal with that later anyway. I mean, I am going to need to ultimately deal with that section. And I've been putting it off. That little transition section there, I just don't want to do it. But I'm sure I'll get around to it. So... be a little bit careful not to let this fall down too far. Yes. And just about done there. Yeah, I think that's fine. A little bit smoother than what we have up there, but just great. Okay, so let's take Vossa Plays. Hello. Let's do a road brush. I am making this swamp scene. I've built all of this so far, so I'm just kind of working on the in-between section, filling in between all the builds essentially here. So I'm trying to build up the side. So I'm about to start work on this cliff side here. It's not really anything in particular, I suppose. It's just kind of a scenic scene. So we're going to take a road brush, a lift brush is what we're going to take. And we're going to lift. So let's lift. That is not a lift brush. That's a great start, isn't it? It's too big and it's the wrong brush. So we're going to pull at the top to make it overhang a little bit. And obviously it's going to take... This is not the final product by any stretch of the imagination. But to start somewhere. And really worked over here too much, but let's include this in the same kind of work. We'll leave that bit as is because we're planning on having a little waterfall coming out there. Why have I done that? I didn't mean to do that. So now we're going to take the opposite brush, that is the push brush, I suppose. It's not lift, it's push. And we're going to push it down. My plan is, yes. I have, I'm recording a time-lapse using the time-lapse camera, and I'm also recording using the Minecraft replay mod, which I recently discovered, and that's basically why I'm doing this stream, is to kind of test that out. So, with some luck, the Minecraft replay mod will be the solution to my time-lapsing headaches, and will really improve the quality. Alright, so I'm going to push back a little bit at the bottom here as well. Whoa, that's a big hole. Just looks like a hole. Take out that. Yeah, cool, cool. We'll take out that. Nice, nice, nice. So that creates a much more interesting shape as a base. And we're gonna push in there, please. Oops. And let's do a little pull out here. We may as well fix this little area here. In fact, why not? I'm just gonna pull out. Actually, let's just do this because it's right here and it's not gonna take much effort. Pull out here. And I'm just gonna go for a quick bit of grass up here. I'm gonna need to grass this area back here as well, but that's for another time. By that I mean I need to long grass the area, like all the way up here. There's no long grass and no shrubbery or anything, so that's... What happened here? I guess I didn't smooth the splatter brush here. It's the Philippines. Is that? It's not the southern hemisphere, is it? Surely summertime is still coming up. I mean, we're still not in kind of the heat of summer yet, I think. I shouldn't hand quite yet, actually. So what I'm going to do, actually, this is going to be a problem because this loses the block data when I use the brush on the terracotta like this. So let's just kind of smooth this by hand because I find the block data problem a little bit annoying. Let's just smooth in this little kind of section of terracotta that we have here. Cool, so that smooths that in. And let's do a overlay brush. And we'll just real quick just get that in. There. And in there. So that just kind of solves that little bit of transition problem that I was having there. I know there's still a lot of transition problem here. Every little bit of area needs so much kind of attention. Let's just blend this in as well while we're here. So lift brush, I suppose. And let's just lift this out and around. Oh, interesting, it's actually not losing the block data this time. I thought it would. Whoa. And let's punch that back a little. Particularly I want rid of these guys, don't want them growing. Because that's going to be water. Let's just grab a little in here. Oh gosh, this is such a mess actually. Some real TLC. just take this corner off actually. I think I'm going to need to do this the same way that I did that because this isn't working quite according to plan. Let's just put a little bit of brush cylinder dirt. No, it's not cylinder, it's a brush sphere. Dirt 3, mask air. Right, and let's just bring this out a little bit, just so that it doesn't suddenly change from here to there. Alrighty, so let's take from here. Just gonna take the tops off. Whoa, it's not gonna work. You know what? Let's just get rid of that and I'll just punch it. Oops. I am building a large, quite a large world, so you can see I've got a few things going on at the moment. Just kind of building a little bit. So, merge this one in. And in here. Here, we've got a bit of a problem there with the... Let's take a little bit out here just to make it look less like a series of spheres. Yeah, I think that'll work. So we'll take the overlay brush again. Overlay brush. Peaceful Valley, yes, that's what it's been called so far. Well, I don't know if we've moved out of Peaceful Valley yet. Maybe it's still peaceful. I suppose it is kind of still Peaceful Valley. It's still a valley. It still looks pretty peaceful. Nobody lives here, as far as I can tell. I mean, I made it, so I would know. Oh, I put some sheep over here. I just remembered. Yeah, so this is looking a bit rough by comparison, so let's just shave this corner off. Just shave the corner off and make it a little bit smoother, because right now it's not that smooth. There we go, that's a little bit better. Let's grab that overlay brush again, if we still got it. Yes, and just finish overlaying that. Go. So that blends that one in nicely at least. We've got room for some stuff here. Let's do a couple little trees since I'm working on it now. Let's do a big tree actually. Maybe a big tree is a bit pathetic by comparison with what's going on here. I think I need another very tall tree, but I'm not going to start that now. It's not appropriate for trying to build this thing. Alright, so I'm going to take a blob brush. Now, this is a weak brush, but it really does help, I think, with detail. So, I'm going to need to set a bit G3000, say. G3000? Yep, so let's try this. Yeah. So this is a... it's not a very strong brush, but okay, it's not appropriate either, I think. Let's use the splatter ball. And we'll just we'll go for a big splatter ball. So we'll do size 5, I think. Yeah, I haven't built any. I've built some small ones, but never any large ones. And yeah, I think I'm inclined to agree. I think it does look cool. I've seen a couple around. I'm inclined to agree. Maybe we'll end up. I mean, I am planning on moving this eventually to kind of a populated area. If I get there, I suppose, where there's going to be buildings. But we'll see. This could be an adventure map one day, I suppose. Probably quite a nice one. Or I was thinking it might work as kind of a survival map, insofar as you can just, it's just a map that you can play on. Not sure if there's a term for that. But obviously that's kind of a long way in the future. We only have 3 small areas at the moment. Or, well, I suppose we've got 1 large area. So at the moment you might be, if you haven't seen me use this technique before or seen this technique used at all, you might be shocked and horrified to see me using a blob brush just everywhere. This is not the finished thing. This is not what it's going to look like, I promise. Because that would be rubbish, is what it would be. So I do have a method to this madness. It does look kind of nice actually in the time lapse there. Quite a cool looking effect, but I mean obviously if you look any closer, it looks crap. So don't look closer. Right, so I think that'll do. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take... Oh, you've already seen me do this actually, of course. I remember now. It's the Erode Smooth brush. And we need to do a bigger brush size because it needs to encompass the whole of the blob brush. But the idea here is we can add a little bit of randomness by basically splattering the place with blocks and then taking off any that don't kind of stick. So any that are kind of particularly far out will just be removed. Yeah, thanks. Nice chatting with you, and I hope to see you on the stream again. Usually streaming in the morning. Anyway, thanks. Bye. Ooh, did we hit the mushroom there? Don't think so. Oh, we did do a little bit of damage to the mushroom. It's fine. I don't mind. Cool, cool. Keep going up here. And up here. Nearly there. Nice. I think I'm going to do some more research on finding some more music. I'd quite like some more music to go on the stream. A little bit even perhaps chiller than it presently is. Some more ambient stuff, if I can find such a thing. Don't know if I can, but go. That's nice. Yeah. Boom. That's cool, I think. Pretty pleased with that. Looks like a cliff. We've got some rocks up here. So let's clear up a few of these. And then I think I'm gonna work over the whole cliffside by hand and perhaps put in some detailing in terms of different rock types. So let's go over here. Maybe I don't need to do much work to it. I mean, it already looks pretty great. So I think maybe I'll probably limit my efforts to particularly dealing with the square shapes that the smooth brush makes. So yeah, I'll probably just focus on that. Yes. So I'm just gonna try and break up a little bit what the smooth brush makes as big kind of smooth spaces, which is not really what I want. That's kind of cool. Almost looks like a kind of a gateway. Kind of like, actually, in fact, I'm going to build it as a feature. Kind of a broken over archway. Kind of arching over the sort of path that we have here. Yeah, cool. In fact, let's bring out the whole cliffside here. So we'll do a lift brush. I'm going to pull out the whole cliffside. Whoa! That is too much of the whole cliffside. I didn't mean that much of the cliffside. Yeah. So we'll have kind of an overhanging thing here. Oh, this can do kind of a nice, if somebody's flying through, it can help to kind of obstruct the mushroom for longer as well, which I guess you might not want actually, but yeah. Okay, let's just go by hand at this point. She knows. Ooh. So let's try and build this kind of out. I want this sensation of the cliff kind of looming over. Let's bring it out even more, kind of a bit more over the top. That's nice. Actually gonna push it back a little in the middle there. Yeah, and let's just kind of bulk out at the bottom here, so we kind of bring back that kind of bulky sort of archway that we were kind of bringing in. Yeah. Not quite right. To bulk out a bit more over here. Let's get rid of this bit. Let's have it kind of sloping backwards. And I'm just going to kind of annihilate a bit of this because it's a bit irregular. And that totally didn't work, so let's try a little more. There we go. Yeah, cool. It's nice. So let's keep going through here by hand, just kind of erasing some of the odd regularities that we're seeing, which shouldn't really be there. It's like this is really chunky and it just looks wrong. Here again, real chunky section. Here we got kind of a bit of symmetry, which is not really what we want. Let's take this down a little bit, get rid of that squareness. Bring that up. Cool. Take this out. here is where our waterfall is coming in. So let's clear out this bit. And let's lift actually a little bit more. Some more script to come down a little bit here. If it's a waterfall, it's not a little bit. And we'll break through here. Let's actually bring it up a little bit. Here is just so regular, we can't have that, can we? Push that back. Here. Here. Yes, let's put, for now we'll just put a pool here. Just catch the water. But later we can extend that down. Have a little kind of slightly deeper pool here, and we'll take this and come over to here. Oh, didn't work. And we'll do replace water, and through here replace air water. There we go. Now we can get, let's grab a water bucket up here, and we'll just do this by hand. Let's just, we don't know where this is coming from for now, so let's just have it coming out of the ground here. Yes, we want it to kind of fill all of the space here. Try and keep it from there. Yeah. Open that space up a little more. Okay. Nice, nice. Let's see here. Let's see if we can make kind of a this into like a little ridge that is actually walkable. Doubtful that anyone's going to walk there, but you never know. Let's go here. Now this section actually a little bit of TLC. It wasn't really hit with any of the brushes, so. Extremely rigid and square. Bring a little bit more bulk on here. Get some in here. Yeah, this section is looking extremely lackluster. Very, very boring. Let's try and make that a bit less true. With a little bit of more shapes in here. Let's take the corners off there, out of there, all of the total off there, yeah. Nice, nice. Ooh, cool, cool. Okay. Good. This chunky bit here is looking nice. Let's build it up a little bit actually there. Chunk. Yeah, a little bit like that. Looks nice. Cool, cool. Corner still looks a bit awkward. I'm gonna just poke. Whoa. Whoa, 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 what's going on? Stop! Oh gosh. Okay, we're okay. Don't know what happened there. I bought this new mouse and keyboard. I'm beginning to think that it was a bad idea. Oh, nice. Very good. Nice. Cool, cool. So we've still got nothing up here, but I don't really know what to do. Just get rid of these while I'm here. I'm noticing them. There's a cliffside anyway. Let's get... I want to put some chunks of colours, a different kind of stone in there. So let's do B. Let's go for brush, sphere. Yes, I'm about to be using World Edit. Yes. We'll use a brush, sphere, cylinder. No, not cylinder. It's a brush, sphere, cylinder. I've been streaming for long enough, I think. Maybe it's time for me to take a break. Let's go for 2. And we'll do mask, stone. And let's have a go here. Oh, there we go. 3 hours, wow. Definitely nearing my completion time. I think once I'm done with this cliffside, I think I'm going to call it a day. So let's bring it through here. Down to here. Get another kind of vein coming through here. This region here looks poor. Maybe I can do some work on that. Let's give it a go, just real quick. I'm kind of sinking down in my chair over time, and I keep getting kind of can't see over my microphone anymore. So that's a bad sign for me. I'm slouched too much. Alrighty, I'm just going to fill this section out. Really just aiming to smooth a little bit. Here. Gosh, this is a mess actually. I think this was, this must have been a splatter ball, and then it got covered with, got overlaid with the grass, I guess. Right, let's just fill out here a little. Maybe we can create a little bit. This is very boring. In fact, let's actually build this out a little bit instead of taking it in. Bulk out just a little bit over here. Boom, boom. And we'll take one off there. We'll take this up a little and this one up a little. Yeah, it's a little bit more interesting. Let's bring this one down. That worked a little bit better. This is bad. There was somebody posting from Twitch. If you watch the stream, you should be able to see about the same time that I'm responding, hopefully the messages should be on the screen. I don't know, I haven't actually tested whether Twitch shows up on the stream chat, but I'm 99% sure it should on the actual... click. It should be kind of hard-coded into the actual stream itself, so you should be able to see it, but it will only be there for 15 seconds or so, I think. Maybe I should increase the time that the messages stay on. Yeah, that works. This section is dull. Or that. And maybe we can get some bits of diorite in there as well. Let's do that. Let's go for a 1.5 of diorite. And we'll do a mask. No, we'll do a mask stone. And I'm actually going to pick out this kind of hook here, diorite. Yeah, that looks cool. Digging that. And let's put some diorite in here, kind of. Oh, sorry, excuse me. Thirsty. Get something when I finish the stream. It shouldn't be too much longer, to be honest. And let's just bring in a little bit in here. Maybe we can get kind of one, kind of looking like one of the blocks kind of showing up here, because we haven't got any blocks on display, which is what these are kind of supposed to be made from. Yeah, that's cool. Really livens it up. Let's see here. Oh, are there no messages on the stream at all? Messages don't show up on the Do they not show up in the stream? They should be showing up kind of in the lower left corner. Hello to Twitch from YouTube, from our user GexPargo. I assume you should be able to see it. I don't know if that's true or not though. We will have a quick look. Oh, it's in the very bottom left, I see. It's very small text. I'll definitely have to make it bigger. Bye-bye, or hello? Aha, JK. Well, I guess you can head off, because this is what the stream is, I'm afraid, so... So, there we go. I think we're pretty much done on this cliffside for now. I can put in some coal and things, some ores might look nice. So, just gonna put in a little grass too. Maybe we could put the odd tree, although maybe I'm gonna go for some mushrooms. It's a creative stream. I'm building creative stuff. I'm creating. Well, you can see what I'm building. It's kind of here. A big kind of landscape. It's called Peaceful Valley. Yeah, so I'm going to get some more kind of grass kind of growing on the sides here. That would be a bit sporadic, not everywhere. Well, you're welcome to subscribe. welcome to come back anytime. Usually streaming in the morning, so not around this time most days, unfortunately. Okay, so I'm gonna hit up a little bit of coal, hide some in here, and we get a little bit of gold. Maybe we can get some iron down here. Just gonna kind of dot this stuff around, really. And kind of down here might be nice in between the two. Maybe we could kind of keep that going the whole way, so we've got kind of a seam of coal in between the two others. Nice. Righty. I'm just gonna top this a little bit. And I think we can be close to calling this cliffside done anyway. So, yeah, I would say we're pretty much done. Let's go for a little bit of coal up here. I think I'm going to consider that as one finished cliffside, or at least mostly finished. It's called Peaceful Valley. That's what I'm creating. Gravel. We didn't put any gravel in, but I don't know. Maybe you won't bother. So I'm not sure what kind of foliage I should put on the side of here yet. Well, I mean, there's a million people playing Fortnite. If you wanna watch someone playing Fortnite, go find a Fortnite stream. Like, they're not exactly rare. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm not sure about what foliage to put on here, but I can put that on later. And I think I might be done. Alright. So, it's been quite a productive stream, I would say. We've built this entire area here. Giant mushroom and all. The little trees down there. We've got a little bit of swamp going on. We still need to deal with this transition here. But we finally sorted that one, which was nice. I think I'll call it a day. So, thank you everybody for watching, and I hope to see you next time, when I'll be doing probably much of the same. Bye bye! How to stop this. One day I'll figure out how to stop this.